What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Dawn, and this is Zenfit. Okay, now I'm going to start implementing every week. We're going to go over some common areas and issues based off of what people do in their day-to-day lives. All right, these segments are going to be fairly brief, but very informative, and I hope that you can take something from each and every one of them, even if it's not something that you do specifically. Maybe you can give that information to somebody that you know and help them out along the way. All right, so we're gonna get straight into it. Our first topic of the day is going to be desk work. All right, desk work. How many people you know work at a desk? All right, raise a hand. Okay, now with desk work, it's serious business when you talk about the neck, the shoulders, the back, and these are the most common complaints that I get when I'm dealing with, clients. And I always tell them, or rather I always ask them, do you stretch at all? 9 times out of 10, they say no. All right, and this is an issue. This is a big issue. Why? When you're sitting at a desk, 9 times out of 10, you're working for anywhere from 5 to maybe 8 hours a day. All right, you're probably sitting at that desk 90% of the day. You're in one position. If you're ever in one position longer than about 30 to 45 minutes, it's probably due for a stretch. All right, you should be stretching throughout the day. That's a side note. Moving forward, we have the neck and shoulders that are supporting the head. The head is actually a lot heavier than most people think. The head is pretty darn heavy, and it's weighing on the neck. The neck has very small muscles to support that head. Okay, the head has the skull, the brain, and all the things in between. All right, so you want to balance these things as best as possible in order to take the weight bearing off of these smaller muscles and allow that weight to kind of shift into the area that it needs to go to, which is your stronger, big back muscles that you have. Okay, that being said, you want to be intentional about posture. Okay, some people naturally roll their shoulders forward when they sit down. Some people naturally poke their back inwards when they sit down. Okay, posture plays all the role here. And some of the best ways you can fix that posture is by bolstering. All right, bolstering is using an object of some sort to actually prop your body in a position of stability. Okay, you can use a pillow, you can use we have actual massage bolsters that you can purchase. You can use a roller, anything that you feel is comfortable enough to place in a position that it will allow you to be aligned. Lastly, we've got some stretches, of course, that I'm gonna leave you with that can definitely help mitigate these issues, definitely put you on the right track, and you can implement them anywhere. Okay, so first stretch is actually just a simple roll of the neck. All right, we're gonna do it slowly. You come around, all right, and you don't wanna force any movement. You want it all to be natural. Take your time with it, and then you wanna go ahead, reverse, get back in the other direction. Good stuff, right? Do that for 30 seconds, easy money. And then another good one is you go ahead and bring that arm up, bring that pocket of the elbow right over the head, just like that. You tuck and you pull, tuck and you pull. All right, tuck and you pull, hold it, you release, and you do the same thing on the other side. Right? Those are just 2 stretches you can do on the go. Obviously, there's plenty more where that came from. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always hit me in the DMs. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.